So right now we're motoring out of the channel to spend our first night ever on the hook. We're really, really excited about it.
We're gonna head down the ICW, down the backside of Mustang Island to Shamrock Cove. We're gonna anchor up there and spend the night, maybe do a little fishing. We got the dinghy in tow.
There's not much wind right now, so we're having to motor out of the channel. Hopefully the wind picks up a little bit so we can actually do some sailing on our way to the Anchorage. If it ends up being a really good Anchorage, we might consider go ahead and moving over there for the remainder of our days here in Texas before we leave for our trip. It would help us save a lot of money. You know, living at a marina is not cheap, as I'm sure a lot of y'all know. So if we could live on the hook and still save and work, that would probably benefit us a lot. Very easy to tell where the dolphins are because Zoe goes a little crazy. Where is he, Zoe?
Just like the sun in the grave. Just like a new life, breathing from within.
You can see the deep part of the channel in the center. This is all underwater, but from a satellite image you could tell that this is a lot shallower. There's a sandbar there. And it's a little shallower over here on this side. So you got to kind of thread the needle on that little bitty passage, and that's part of the intercoastal waterway.
Nice job, Captain. We're through.
We are through. We got Captain Ariel on the wheel. And we got Zoe still on Dolphin watch.
We're gonna do some fishing now that we're anchored. Hopefully we'll catch some dinner.
He's got some real gnarly teeth on him.
Called a ribbon fish. But this little tail end is hooked onto the hook.
Look how shiny he is. That's really good for kingfish.
Zoe and Simber are both looking for fish. We have the pole out right there. And they're both on fish duty right now. High alert. Dinner is served. We're doing chicken with a honey glaze and some baked beans. Last night was our first night sleeping on the hook and it went swimmingly. We slept really well, actually. I was surprised how well I slept. They said that there was going to be some storms rolling in around 3 or 4 a.m., but that never happened. There was some lightning off in the distance when we got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, but other than that, it was really smooth. The boat was not rocking very much. So yeah, we slept really well. This morning when we woke up, however, the boat is rocking a lot worse. The wind is now out of the south, which is the only point that this little cove is not protected. So now the boat's rocking pretty good, but nothing we can't handle. It's time to make breakfast. I'm starving. And then we're gonna just enjoy our day, hang out, maybe do some more fishing, and we need to take Zoe over to the little beach so she can go to the bathroom, and yeah.
Got our sea kitty there. Zoe's hanging up top. So Ariel goes to fire up the grill and the stove in the oven, and it's not lighting. And sure enough, we check and we're out of gas.
Someone didn't check the propane before we left. And by someone,
She's insinuating that I did. Anyway, so now we're cooking sausage and eggs on the grill. So
that's some redneck stuff right there.
we'll see how this turns out, but I don't have my ovens.
It's gonna taste all grilled.
Oh, well, what the hell is that supposed to taste like?
It's gonna have like that smoky taste, you know?
No, that's like a campfire. If we were burning wood, it would have this smoky taste.
Well, things taste different on the grill than they do on the stove. So there is something going on. Numbers.
Huh?
It's the numbers. So excited. Delicioso.
It's delicioso.
Delicioso.
Delicioso. Alright,
Accent free.
whatever.
Grilled eggs and sausage is served.
It was great success.
Nice job, babe.
I was a little skeptical on the result, but it came out well. I guess on that side of the shade.
Whose plate is that? Is that me? Is that your plate? Okay, eat. How good is that? That is the cleanest plate I've ever seen in my life. We could just reuse it right now. Now what, babe?
Now we go take the dinghy and go island hopping. Or there's only one island. And just go explore.
SB Sunday.
Getting crunk.
Oh my goodness. Cheers.
Cheers.
Our
We only
first-
have one shot glass right now. Don't judge us.
Our first Anchorage, but not our last.
Certainly not our last.
Cheers.
Cheers. Zoe, come here. It's a family photo.
Family affair.
Zoe, come here. No, don't go, kitty.
Father of the year. Do we have fish?
Yeah, this is something much bigger. Ate my croaker.
Where?
It's a catfish. It's a damn hardhead.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No, that's huge.
Belly's all bulging. Oh, just had me. God dang it. Wow, he had a croaker that big. But still, I was saying regardless.
Okay, so little known fact, well known fact for people who know me. I am extremely...
Animal lover extraordinaire.
Yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe it. I am very sensitive to animals and like how they're treated. So like
She
even
doesn't
fish.
she doesn't even want to see a fish die.
No, okay, like if it's for a purpose, like eating it, I totally can conceptualize that. And
You know what's funny though? Well,
Interrupting cow moo. Another hardhead?
most likely. Lo and behold.
Hardhead. Big surprise.
Nothing eats hardheads. That's why there's millions of them.
Well, they've got evolution all figured out.
I guess.
There are a lot more stars out tonight. You can't see with the camera, I already tried, but it is a really beautiful sight. Huh? Yeah, it's darker for sure. The moon was so bright last night that you couldn't see anything at all.
Yeah, that might have been what it was.
Dinner is on the grill since we failed to bring propane. It's gonna be some beef and potatoes. It's a little windy tonight, so we're rocking and rolling. We have to leave today, which is a real bummer, but with both of our jobs, it just isn't feasible. We leave the boat so often that it's just not safe to leave the boat and then the dinghy. And logistically, it's kind of a nightmare trying to figure out how we're both gonna use the dinghy to get to and fro from work. So we have to leave. Beautiful day for sailing. We're doing about 4.5 knots with the mainsail out. Got about 8 knots of wind.
It's getting hot in here, but man, the sea is near. The beach is full of.
Now, you can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs and smoking on dubs. Go for a sipping bud. You don't get my freestyle.
That's not